Hello, welcome back to Kitchen. On today's video, I'll be showing you how I made this delicious salt and pepper beef riblets on the stove. Now this is a very easy to follow recipe. It just requires a few ingredients. Of course, you do need your beef riblets, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Now come on in and let's get started. All right, so the first ingredient is this beef riblets that I cut into pieces. As you can see, I washed them with white distilled vinegar and now they're clean. The first seasoning I add is some salt. So just adding some kosher salt there. Then we're going to add some garlic powder, followed by some thyme. This is some dried thyme. If you had fresh thyme, use that for better results. I also will be using some onion powder. Just using this particular brand, it don't really matter. Just add in some onion powder in there. And then we're going to add in some cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to sprinkle. Now depending on how spicy you want it to be, you will add more. And also we're going to add black pepper, just a little bit. And now to the fun part. So make sure that you marinate the riblets really well, and once I get it all together, make sure that every one of them has all the seasoning right. I will let it sit in the refrigerator for about 20 to 25 minutes. If you want to do it overnight, you can do that as well. So just cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it marinate for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Now once it's marinated on a pot, I'm going to go ahead and add just hot water, and I'm adding here about 2 cups. And what I'm going to do is to add in the marinated beef riblets in. This is just to let it cook. You could do this in the oven as well. And so you just add it on the stove and just add it in there and let it come up to a boil. The purpose of this is to ensure that we have some tender and juicy riblets at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna cover it and let it come to a boil. So it's been about 20 minutes and look at that. Our riblets are fully cooked. So the next step really is to take them out of this pot, because I'm going to use the very same pot to fry them, because this is the biggest pot I have that will ensure that I put all the riblets in. So I'm taking them out, and just go ahead and save that gravy, okay? Set it aside. You might need to use it later on. So once you clear it, just add your oil, just enough oil. We're going to go ahead and fry the ribs in here. And so I'm going to add it in. Oh, the seasoning and the smell from the seasoning is just very delicious. Oh, it's about that time now to take them out. As you can see, it has browned up pretty nicely. So let's go ahead and chop in some vegetables. So here I have some spring onions, as well as some green bell peppers with some red bell peppers and some white onion that are chopped up. And in a frying pan, I'm just going to add some oil and add the onions as well as the green bell pepper. So we're creating a base for our riblets. And then you're going to add in the spring onions together with the red bell pepper. And the only seasoning I'm going to use here is some salt and black pepper. So just stir that around. We're going to add in the salt. Mix it real good. And then we're going to add in some black pepper. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in our fried riblets in it and let it all come to a simmer. And the aroma is just beautiful. And that's it for this recipe. It was easy peasy, right? So we are going to just put on all the riblets in, mix it up with the peppers and the onions, cover it under low heat, and bring it to a simmer. And basically, here you have your fried salt and pepper with some vegetable riblets. Now you could do the same thing if you're using pork. The same method applies. I thank you so much for watching. Now this were really delicious. I'm going to serve it up. You can eat it with some rice. I was thinking of maybe fried egg rice with this, or you can eat it with some pap or ugali, whatever you feel like. It is delicious. I thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.